Hello and welcome, I'm Niko and Mrs. Elder Signs Omens. I'll be facing my dark pharaoh Nyarlathotep, or however you're meant to pronounce his name. It's quite difficult, but less difficult than some of the other ones. Anyway, he is one of the more comprehensible outer gods. He actually could be considered evil, unlike Cthulhu, for example, which is kind of an eldritch abomination and definitely not like his father Azathoth, which is really very difficult to comprehend and lives in the primordial chaos thingamajig in the heart of the Cthulhu mythos. Anyway, moving on into the game. You don't need an exercise in Cthulhuoid mythology. Cthulhu? I'm not sure how you'd pronounce that either. Anyway, shall we go for a random... Now that looks a bit different. We've got Harvey Walters with his strong mind. Once per glyph conjure, Harvey may change a glyph showing a terror to a law. Right, a good character that. Dexter Drake. Ooh, I like Dexter. I like the novels. Indeed I do. Very good. The 15th one just came out. That is quite a series. I imagine that writer is doing rather well for himself, even though the TV series was a bit of a flop, unfortunately. I would have liked to have seen a good adaptation of that, but you can't have everything, can you? Right. Magical gift. Wherever Dexter gains one or more spells, he receives one extra spell. That's pretty good. Okay, Carolyn Fern, Psychology. Once per day, Carolyn may restore one sanity to one investigator of her choice, including herself. Pretty good, so we're not going to go insane in this match, hopefully. Joe Diamond, a clue token. Joe may conjure glyphs a second time for free. Oh, that's rather good. Very, very good, actually, like a double clue, basically. Very cool. So he looks like an investigative reporter. That looks like quite a strong selection. Let's proceed to Cairo. Welcome to Cairo. Dr. Pratley, the renowned Egyptologist, will meet you in Cairo in 2 days. You can use your time to gather allies at adventures marked with your ally icon. Investigators can spend trophies to activate an ally's unique ability. Right, this is back in the days where the Brits pretty much ran Cairo. They had a large army there. They weren't officially in charge, but they were in charge, if you follow what I mean exactly there. Okay. Right, something with a lot of lore. That looks suitable for Harvey there. Let's go for that. Lost history. I think we're going to attempt this without anything special. Put that in. Done. I didn't even have to use his ability. He was just a lucky chappy there. So he's got a couple of clues. That looks rather promising. And we've got another worldly adventure in the Dreamlands. Should I send Dexter to the Dreamlands? Ooh, sounds like a plan. Or shall I go for... Oh, that one would be one for Harvey next turn. And that one... Oh, that one doesn't look too bad. What do we get with the Dreamlands? Oh, we get an Elder Sign. It might be a good idea to pick one of those up early. Okay, let's have a look. How difficult is that to get? I think for an Elder Sign we can use an item. Right, can we do anything with that? Not really. Does he have a clue? Oh, we could use... Do we use that nifty spell? Oh, I think we do actually. Since that guarantees us success. Oh, I suppose we could have actually kept it up our sleeve. That was probably foolish, but... Then again, the lure of Elder Sign led me on, and I could not look away. I drifted deeper and deeper into the Dreamlands. And indeed, the Dreamlands is something which features connected intimately with Nyarlathotep, who is a kind of custodian of the elder gods, outer gods even. He's kind of their custodian on Earth. He kind of looks after their affairs while they're away, or dreaming, or whatever they do. Okay, shall I take a fire axe to this one? To ignore terror effects and locked glyphs. Ooh, that is rather strong actually. I rather like that idea. Let's see. I think I will use an item to ensure that I get this guy. He looks rather handy. We spend that to get rid of that one. Oh, that's unfortunate. So I think what we're going to do is store that law. Oh, that's also unfortunate. Am I going to be denied? It could well happen, actually. This does not look good. Oh, that's very annoying. Most likely card draw, well, not card draw, dice roll there, and I didn't get it. That's very, very annoying. Okay, you could get something from that. Let's see if that's not true. An automatic clue, effectively, that one. I think we might go for that. That's up his chances somewhat. Okay, put the skull in. One of those, one of those, one of those. Okay, do we use a clue? I think so. I want to see his special ability in action. Right, and we could burn those again. Very handy. Not that I needed it, but never mind. There we go. I think we'll go for that Egyptian doctor next. Ooh, and our first midnight effect. Dr. Prattley arrives tomorrow and will lead your party into the desert. Collect allies and equipment until he arrives. What? Okay, so we'll just get another ally, I think. Actually, there was this other one around. Where was it? With lots and lots of lore. Oh, I could get a free red glyph from that, but I'm not sure it's that worth it. Bygone era. That's a yellow glyph. It's hard to say, actually. I think I might go for this, actually, which I think I will risk it. Right, use his ability. Oh, that's a relief. I thought it was any glyph. In actual fact, it's not quite that good, but very nearly so. There we go. And we plonk that in there, and we're done. And there we go, red glyphs for everyone. Right, not that many turns left, so we're just picking up useful stuff. Okay, that one gives us a spell, and Dexter probably wants one. There we go, let's go for that then. It's a sequential one, which makes it a tiny tad harder. Right, there we go, that's done and done. Takes a little hit to his sanity, but gets some really rather good stuff. A double spell, in actual fact. Right, where shall we go next? I think we will go and use her ability, because she can now make use of it. Give some TLC to Dexter. And what should we go for here? We get some useful stuff with both of those. What about this one? Much more useful stuff. I think we can with her. Let's see how many. Ooh, right. Maybe we use the Necronomicon to up our chances a little bit here. Go, deal with that. And I think a clue at this point. There we go. That didn't help us whatsoever at all. But we can convert this to a peril. That gives us a, let's see, a 2/3 chance, and that came off well. And that was easy enough for an end. And very nice, an anti-monster ability there, which will be handy later on. Okay, let's see, what shall we do next? I think we shall see if we can get something which gives us clues. Here we go. Scribe if you... Oh, unfortunately, that would require us to get a different ally or swap one of ours out, and I think I'm happy enough with our current selection. Okay, let's... And deal with the monster. Gives us another additional token, and an ability... Oh, sorry, a item and a spell. That looks rather good. Okay, Harvey Walters, midnight. Dr. Bradley has arrived in Cairo and is anxious to depart on your journey. The road to Dashur. Lingering effect. No spell items may be used today. Lingering effects limit your usable inventory. The effect will change every midnight. Collect a total of 6 Elder Signs to locate the hidden entrance of Nephrim Ka's tomb. What, my old chappie? Right, okay, so we're locked out from our spells at the moment. We've got a red glyph lock. And we've got the Voice of Thoth, the ancient Egyptian god of knowledge, if I remember rightly. And I can't remember which particular animal's head he wore, but I think it was a falcon of some description. That might be wrong. But he was the god of knowledge and magic. So if he's going to be anywhere, he'll probably be around here. Right, okay. Midnight, a monster appears. Not the worst midnight effect ever. Let's have a look round at these and see if we find anything obnoxious. These actually look to be fairly easy. That one gives an advance to the clock and does require a fair number of items. Now we've got... we can add a red glyph on with that one, but not until we get rid of the skinweed. That is quite difficult, that one. I think we will tackle it. Right, so we do have clues, and we couldn't use that, unfortunately. We can use that, though. Get rid of that. Okay. Right. Now, do we store that? Or do we use this guy to see if we can get another one up? Right, okay, use my clue. There's a 50-50 chance of that coming up. Use another clue. Right, excellent. That was always going to be a hard and expensive one to do, but we get rid of a skinweed, we get an anti-monster ability, and a clue and 2 tokens. So we're down 2 clues, but we're up on a few. The Drake. Now, do we want to take out the Voice of Thoth? We get Doom if we fail at that, but then again we don't want monsters turning up to make things more difficult. Of course something worse could spawn, I suppose. And now we can use red items. Does he have... He's got 4 counters, that's good. He can't open up an otherworldly adventure because of the glyph lock, or the environment effect, I should say. Okay, let's take out the Voice of Thoth. Let's hope this comes off. Use her to gain that. Right, let's take them to get, and wow, that was surprisingly easy. Okay, so we've got a conversion to a law, and some chow, and a little bit of money back, so that was quite efficient getting hold of that. And we got rid of the midnight effect. Now, she can use her ability to... Whoops, there we go. there's everyone up to full sanity again. Right, she's got a bunch of different stuffs. Excellent. She can go in. We take the advance of the clock. She can soak that damage, and I think we're going to draw in that. Okay, we plonk that there. Plonk that up. Ooh, and four. I think we put that there for now, because we need a few more investigation tokens to make that worthwhile. Luckily we get them with our red and yellow glyphs. That was rather good. Okay, we now have 2 Elder Signs, but no Doom, which is encouraging. Now we're going to take Joe Diamond on a bit of an investigative spree, and of course it would naturally have a midnight effect open as soon as you go to midnight. I find that happens a lot, which is very annoying. Dark Pharaoh Mythos effect. No Mythos effect today, yay! And no Doom either. That's rather handy. Now, everyone loses a trophy. I do find that those midnight effects seem to spawn immediately before midnight. That is very annoying of them. How difficult is this one? Really difficult. No unique items, actually, that I completely misread that last bit. Now, I could bring in that counter. Does he have a clue? Unfortunately, he doesn't, and that is his rather handy ability. Let's see if we can get something which gives him a clue. That does. Really easy adventure with a Bedouin spirit. Let's read the flavor text, why not? I against my brother, and I against my cousin Al. I will start that again, because I seem to lose the ability to speak. Obviously, the strange and eldritch horror of this game seeping into my mind and robbing me of my cognitive faculties and the ability to speak. Right. I against my brother, and I against my brother, against our cousin, I, my brother, and our cousin against the neighbours, all of us against the foreigner. So, happy families! Yay. Oh, actually, let's go back in. Why not? Let's face the eldritch horror. Right. And I thought Bedouin were all meant to be hospitable and everything. Oh, well, that's what you get for believing the propaganda which comes with the advertising for expend I deserve, I suppose. We can't do anything with that whatsoever. Let's hope this doesn't turn into a complete disaster. There we go, that's that one. And oh, this doesn't look good. Can I spend anything with him? No, I don't have enough. That's probably a mistake to call him a red glyph. No, it wasn't. I could use red glyph, but why bother? Wahaha! And now he has clues, which gets back to his special ability. A double clue, effectively, for each clue. I'll have to hoover up some more clues, because that could become extremely strong in the end game, I imagine. And those guys rather look like even more terrifying versions of the Weeping Angels from Doctor Who, and that's saying something, for the Weeping Angels are quite piddle-inducing. Indeed they are. Actually, shall we get rid of there? That's rather difficult. We do have storage, we do have clues, and we do have an anti-monster, but that doesn't really help us all that much. What's he got? He can use both of those people, so he's effectively got 2 clues and an extra glyph. So what can I bring in with that? I can't bring in his special one, so we can bring in a red one there though. Okay, right, we can polish that one off. That was handy. That for later. Okay. We can play that. And we play these again. And woo, excellent little run there. Sport for choice, and we have 3 Elder Signs. We only need another 3, and we'll be into the pyramid of whatever it was. I cannot remember now. Nephrim Car, that's the ticket. Yes, indeed, that was what it was. And let's spawn another worldly adventure, because they often have an elder sign associated with them. Right, let's have a look. The Dreamlands, yes it does. Just spawned anew, and since he was successful last time, maybe we give it another shot. What does he get from that? He gets clues of that. I think I will have our not investigative reporter, our hard-boiled detective tackle that. Right, that gives us another worldly adventure, and he's got a lot of stuff there. That's rather cool. I think we may go for that, since otherworldly adventures tend to give older signs, or at least are more interesting. Okay, let's bring in a red cliff for some money. Let's clear that one first off. Do we want to use any of our storage? I think it's looking fairly likely that we'll succeed anyway, so let's not. Will this be a terrible mistake I've made? I think it might be. Let's hope for a 50-50 chance to bring it up. And we are rewarded with some lore. Excellent. And another worldly adventure opens up. He gets another clue. He is now full of clues. He is the opposite of clueless. And we have the Vortex of Time and, of course, the Midnight Effect. Oh, we better get rid of that quickly. +1 Doom. We definitely want to get rid of that one quickly. Now, she can call up a yellow glyph. I can call up a red glyph if she has the dosh. She doesn't have the dosh. That's annoying. Let's see, how difficult is this adventure? Not terribly. Okay, let's read the flavor text. I struggled to keep my footing against the relentless typhoon. The winds could easily pick me up and throw me into some forgotten millennia, never to see my home again. Indeed, let's not chicken out of that. Let's go Vortex of Time. Right, she can't bring in any aid, unfortunately, on that. Let's hope she can manage it. Oh, I could fill both of those, but unfortunately, I don't have any storage. Hopefully that won't be a terrible turn-up. Hopefully, unfortunately, really annoying. Boom, takes a load of sanity damage. And we get Doom. We'll probably get double Doom because it's midnight. Doom and no common items. And Midnight Effect, +1 Doom. That's a shame. I was building up a nice lead. And now we are unfortunately stuck with this. Now, I've got a bit of extra storage in the form of my psychologist. So, do we want to use... How much has he got? Now, do we go for the 3 red glyph or do we keep an item? Has he got... He's got a double clue, effectively. Let's go for it. This might be a terrible idea. Yay, right. What can we do with these? What we can do is, of course, store some items. We store that one, and we store that one, which kind of makes the other ones more likely, except not now, unfortunately. What do we get? Okay, we polish that one off. If we lock that one, use his ability again. That didn't help. Unfortunate. phew, that was lucky. Lucky. Well, I suppose it's a 50-50 chance, so not that lucky. Coin toss. Not sure what that sound is. I hope it's not coming over the speakers, but... Right. Apologies if you hear a strange and otherworldly whining. It's a piece of heavy farming equipment going down my lane, unfortunately. But, anyway, hopefully it won't interfere with your viewing enjoyment. Hopefully I'll be able to edit it out, or at least process it down to an acceptable level. Right. Okay, what should we go for next? The Dreamlands. I think we go for one of these. Minimal consequence and a Elder Sign. Do I use her? Or yes, why not? Okay, now if we use a clue, or do we go for storage? I think we go for storage this time round. Now, yes, that's everything we need. There we go, done. And an Elder Sign. Excellent. Okay, Mr. Dexter, where are you going to go? I think you will... Let's see, you want spells, don't you? You love spells. Don't have any... Oh, that is an Elder Sign. Quite a difficult adventure. He's got loads of storage. He's got a conversion to a lore. He's got plenty of clues. Might be worthwhile going for that, actually. Let's have a look at the other ones. Items and stuff. Loads of spells. And we get a monster. Oh, it might be worth going for the spells, actually. Tool this guy up, because he gets a bonus one. Let's see, how many trophies has he got? He's got 4. Right, so let's get another one of these up. Okay, shall we kill the monster? Yep. Let's kill that. Storage. Yeah, it massively increases our likelihood of success. Though we didn't need it. Never mind. Oh well. There we go. Excellent. So restore sanity. 2 storage. So we're only down 1 storage on that. And a clue and a token. So overall, pretty successful. He's now thoroughly tooled up. Now we're going to use her ability again. On herself. Physician or psychiatrist, heal thyself. Or shrink thyself. Not sure that really works. Anyway, where shall we take you? You've got anti-monster, there are no monsters. And you've got a bunch of unique items. Oh, that looks promising. Let's go for this one. Get an Elder Sign. Let's see if I use this one. Is she skint? She's skint. Never mind. Hopefully I get some success. Let's see. Yeah, let's tackle this harder one first. There we go. Then we go for that, and that. Done. Nice. And we only need 1 more Elder Sign. And of course, just before midnight, another... Yes, exactly, a double whammy again. Because that never happens, apart from when it happens always. Doom +1. Right, so it's on 3 Doom. And we get... And it would be the same type as well. I've only had 2 bits of added Doom, and that's been purely from the clock moving around and an adventure which spawns Doom appearing just at that moment. Not worth it going for that one. Any of them which gives me an Elder Sign is worth it at this point. He's got 2 clues, he can tackle that one hopefully. Whisper in Darkness. Let's read. A sense of monstrous guilt was upon the land, and out of the abysses between the stars swept chill currents that made me shiver in dark and lonely places. Right, let's get a red glyph there. Okay, let's tackle that one. Done. Do I use storage? No, he's got a load of clues. Let's not use storage. Use a clue. Plonk, plonk, plonk. Okay, that didn't help. Use his ability to use my clue again, effectively. A wild card. So, awesome. Done. And there we go. The necropolis. The floor beneath you has given way, plunging you into an undiscovered necropolis. Collect a total of 10 Elder Signs to locate Nephilim Ka's burial chamber. No common items may be used today. Right. So we've fallen through the floor. Yes, and not a white rabbit in sight. Okay, I will use tokens to gain that, might as well. Let's see, let's do that one as we can. Let's see, we need a peril. Let's use a clue then. I do have plenty of... Oh, right, excellent. Oh, I don't even need it. There we go, done. Okay, so overall, that was a break-even one. Let's see, Living Mummy and a Midnight Effect. -1 trophy, not the worst one which could be around. He's got a ton of stuff there. Let's see. So we want, let's see, let's have a look here. We need 10 to open up the tomb. So he's got tons of stuff. Don't want that one, that's horrible. That one's horribly lethal, but does give him good stuff and an Elder Sign. I think we go for it. This might be a terrible one. Hall of the Gods, I haven't seen this one before. Was I truly to have my life judged by Anubis? And what fate would await me if I were found unworthy? Right, well that's a suitable one for Dexter. He's always going off on otherworldly adventures and meeting strange and new gods. In the most recent book, he encountered Hades. In actual fact, he was robbing him. Right. In the company of favourite antagonists, the Denarians, which if you follow the series, you'll know what that means. Right. Do I use a clue? I think I should. Right. I need a law. So, burn a clue. Yep. What do I need? I need to keep back that 2. There we go. That didn't help. I think I'll burn some tokens for that, and that didn't help me whatsoever at all. I'm going to burn that item before I go completely silly. I probably could have done that beforehand, saved myself a lot of hassle. Right. Anyway, we get a bunch more stuff. He's got an absolute ton of storage now, which should be very, very good for him actually, because that should mean when we come to the end game, he can sequence up a load of stuff and just run the board with a little bit of luck, obviously. I think we improve his sanity a little bit though while we can. Do we want to get rid of that one yet? Or let's see. That one would be perfect for our hard-bitten guy. Let's see. Do we go for this one? She's got some stuff. Oh, she's got an anti-monster spell, so maybe that's a living mummy. It's not actually a creature, it's the adventure. Right. Do we have any Elder Signs? That one advances the clock and looks really hard. That one is also pretty hard. That one I want, I think, Harvey the Brainy to tackle. That one I want my investigative dude to take. This one, Doom and a monster if I fail. Not particularly nice. I do effectively have a clue and a red item there. Maybe I'll risk it. This might be a terrible, terrible idea. Usually confronting mummies is a terrible, terrible idea. Right. Okay. Let's see. I can get the second skull, maybe. Let's see, that was... yeah, I need a terror and 2 perils. Right. Done. That one. Ooh, that's annoying. Okay, I put that there. I've got a fair chance of getting that. Phew, that was a relief. That's done. So no more Doom. Get some items and clear a midnight effect. Okay. Now, what do I do next? He really loves clues, so let's go for this one. It's the ideal character to do it, and what on earth is that? The Forgotten Ones. I understood now that it was not merely breathing in dust. I think I will start that again. What is wrong with me reading flavor text today? I understood now that I was not merely breathing in dust. My lungs were filled with the ashes of beings that had once been alive and still hungered for life. Ah, right. So, a kind of evil asbestos. Right. Here we go. Let's see what... Right. Clear that first one in the sequence. Do I put anything into storage? Not quite yet. It's got... let's see... Use a clue. Let's see, we want one of those later, so we could keep that and that. Let's see. Now I keep one of those laws back. Okay. So there we go. Do that one. Ah, I didn't get to use his ability twice. That's unfortunate. That wasn't. That was good. Excellent. Probably could have avoided using the spell, but never mind, we get a ton of clues, which for him is awesome. Done. Ah, and a red glyph lock opens up. That's unfortunate. Right. Do we send in Harvey to tackle this one? Ooh, that's an evil one. But then again, it's survivable by him. It will cause him quite a bit of pain if he loses. But should be reasonably in an okay position to tackle this. Fortunately, the two together do not help. Right. Do that one. Let's see, I think we better use a clue. There we go. Well, that was helpful. And another clue. Let's see, let's get rid of this one. It's worth spending a little bit to get rid of this. Right, done. Okay, let's spend a bit to get that 50-50 chance, and that didn't help. This is turning out to be horribly expensive. Oh, this might be one of these bits where I burn a load of items for absolutely no good purpose. Finally, I do actually succeed, but that was expensive. Get a cool item out of it, but not much else apart from getting rid of the glyph lock. And midnight rolls around, I believe, now. Right. What do we get for midnight? Okay, we get +1 doom, and no spells may be used today. Bad luck, Dexter. Right, and a green lock. I hate green locks. Right, he does have a bunch of stuff, so despite the fact he will be losing out on that, I think we go for it. Let's see if we can kill this thing off. Right, how much has he got stored up? I think we keep one for a clue. Actually use an item for a change. Right. Let's plonk everything through again. We can clear that one off first off. And we can't use any storage. That's irritating. Let's see, use a clue. 50-50 chance. Right, very nice. Okay, we get a bonus spell out of that and a clue, so we're down a few clues, but other than that, fine. Okay. Lose an ally. I do not like the sound of that. Let's use her ability first, though. Who is furthest down? I suppose Dexter. Right. She can call out a red glyph, and she could effectively get a clue from my ally. So I think we use that item and we roll things to. That's unfortunate. Right, maybe we keep those two back just in case we get. That's just unfortunate. Okay, right. That really didn't help very much at all. Burnt through quite a bit of stuff, so it's going to require a bit of luck, and I don't think it's going to work out for us. And a 1 in 36 chance. No, unfortunately. So we get some doom. And a monster. Not pleasant, and oh dear, it's a nasty monster. Right. Unpleasant. Unpleasant. -1 stamina. I become deaf, lose an ally. Let's see. He can pull out a ton of clues, of course. Let's get rid of that one first off. Oh, that was quite a nasty monster. He's got a ton of stuff. Let's keep our item up our sleeves for now. Okay, clear that one. Done. Okay, use a clue. Use that twice, but we don't need to. That's very, very convenient. So, hard-boiled detective. Right, we've got a hard-boiled detective, and excellent, and a guy with gigantic mutton chops. Well, that looks pretty good. Okay, let's have a look. Let's see, underground river. Let's see. No, that's pretty nasty. Do we want to clean this one out? Let's see, do you have anything which can take this thing down? Do gain a bunch of items, but I think we want to wait until we've got a character which can actually kill the thing. Right. Maybe we go for this. It will cause the clock to advance, unfortunately. I think we use that one. Let's use a item. Right. Oh man, that's nasty. Right. But we can deal with that one. Then what we can do is pull these round, and I think this was a terrible idea, quite frankly. And can I do anything with this? Oh, that's so massively unfortunate. One short. If only I had a clue. That's really, really annoying. No, I can't do anything, unfortunately. Store that. Okay, I've got those, but that doesn't help me. Oh, frustrating. So close in many ways. Oh dear, and a monster. Not what we wanted at all. And it's a green lock monster, that's just nasty. Oh, and an investigator. Right, the monster appears. Right. That is just getting to be a bit of a nightmare. Right, ton of storage. So, I have to do it in order as well. Because you're most likely character to succeed. Let's see, let's eat that first. Let's see, okay. Right. Oh, this is not going to work. Right, clues, I think. Right. Okay, that was terrible. Right, what can we do? If we store... Right, if we store a law, that'll be set up for the next one. If we then use another clue... Let's see. Let's see if we keep a peril back... We need to keep a law, we need to keep a peril, keep everything else though can go in there. Okay, that goes in there, and that goes in there. Use another one to store peril. Right. So get rid of that. Right, now if we're lucky, we can use... Right, 1 in 6 chance. Come on. Ah. Dang. Get a monster out of it as well. We're getting way too many monsters out here, and we're losing our lead. It's very frustrating. Very, very frustrating. At least it's not a too unpleasant one. At least we're not going insane. Right, underground river. You get a load of stuff from that. You do get a monster if you fail. Let's see. Yeah, that's the only effect there. That really didn't help me. Oh, and she... Oh, why on earth did I use her? I could have used her to zap that glyph lock one. Very annoying. Let's see, what do I lose? Right, I'd lose health. Right. Oh dear, 1 in 36 chance, not going to happen. That was dumb, quite frankly. I'm now completely covered in monsters. Right. Now, if I go in there, I can have both. Let's see. Okay, I can have that one, I can have a red one. I suppose we give it a go. Let's see, he's got his clue ability, which should help him a little bit. Right, let's clear that one. Okay, let's have a look. We need a terror and a law, so let's plonk everything into that, see if we get something a bit better. Yeah, we do. Okay, let's see if we can get a terror and a peril. We do actually. Finally we get rid of that horrific crocodile. Right. We do have effectively a clue here, using that guy. Oh, and if we use storage, we've actually completed it. Wow, and we get another thing from there, killed 2 monsters off. Pretty awesome. There we go. Done. And we get another worldly adventure, which hopefully will give us another Elder Sign in a minute, because we are running out of time. Okay, right. Talking about running out of time, here comes midnight. Doom and a vortex of time. Oh, we've got... Okay, and we've got more monsters. Right, okay. Okay, we've got several otherworldly adventures. Now, what we can't afford to do is have the clock run in any way, shape, nor form. Let's see. What do we get with Vortex of Time? At midnight, Doom +1. Well, that would just doubly kill me, but what do we get from that? Not much. What do we get from Plateau of Leng? We get minus Doom. We have to do that one, though we'd die if we do. Ooh, that is quite unpleasant. Do we get anything from that one? Right. We get spells and whatnot. Let's see. We can kill her, then that's quite nasty. Lose inventory items, pretty nasty. Do we risk this one? Harvey is a great character though, I really don't want to lose him. He's a bit skint, so I can't take him off and heal him, so I'm just going to have to risk it. There's just no way around it. If I want to win, I will have to spend. I have to speculate to accumulate. Right, there we go. What can we do with that? Actually, we can finish that one. Pretty nice, we avoid the terror effect. Right, what do we get from that? We get a law, and we really need to get a terror. Right, so if we plonk that there. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Was this a terrible idea? Probably idea. He's dead. Terrible idea. But then again, considering how close to losing we are, we really do have to take the Plateau of Leng at any cost. At least he's got that to restore himself. So he now can brave the Plateau of Leng for its decaphuloizing effect. Decaphuloiding? Let's see, if he tackles that, he'd die most likely. Not die, but at least not succeed. But then again, he doesn't lose too much if he doesn't manage it. Okay, right. Right, I can store that. Right, use one of those. Store one of those. I can't win now. Oh, that's so frustrating. I have to take the Plateau of Leng. If I don't, I will lose. So I'm going to have to put another character, which is probably going to die. She's got like 0 chance of doing that, so there's no point really. Might as well Right. What can she do? Oh, what she can do is bat, I suppose. Right. I'm going to have to take you in. If you don't take Plateau of Lane now, you are going to die horribly. Right, we get a red glyph, and we've got some of those, so we can use him for clues. Let's see. I think we use him for clues. Now, what do we need? We do need one of those. Let's see. Okay, let's keep the tarot, keep the wild card, and one of the laws. Okay. Okay, we do that. Doesn't have any storage. Once per turn, right. Right, I'll plonk that there. Oh dear, this does not look good. Does not look good. No, no, I've lost, unfortunately. If I could have only taken Plateau of Lane, I would have succeeded. Ah! So irritating. But, there we go. Ah, +2 doom. Anyway, I still would have lost, even if that had gone back. That would have gone back down to 7, up to 9, would have lost. So, even taking the Plateau of Lane wouldn't have actually helped me out there. Unfortunate. There we go, there's all of the stats if you're of a mind to read them. Nyarlathotep is hard as nails. I did nearly get that. I have got to the tomb on one occasion, but it's really, really hard. I hope you enjoyed that. I'm going to do a grudge match like I did with Cthulhu. I like to show you a game of where, just due to the luck of the dice, I don't quite get through at the end. Join me again for another show. Like us in the links below, or subscribe to the show.